Winter break flew by and now the third semester is starting. I only have 3 months left to spend with Kaguya before the start of the new school year. I don't want him to lose his job. I want him to stay at Mirrorfield. Is there any way I can make that happen? Hi there, Kaguya. Huh, she just fell so easily into calling him Kaguya now. Professor is a long gone thing.
Poppet, come to tend the rabbit pen so early into the new term. Cheers.
Are you kidding? I miss this little guy.
Oh, that I can relate to. He's too cute, isn't he? The kind of cute that lingers on your mind long after you've left. Poppet's here to see you, Mr. Bunn, and she's looking adorable. I'm lucky to be surrounded by so much cuteness.
I read your letter, by the way.
You did? Excellent. Part of me wondered if you might decide not to open it.
I never do that. I'm a woman of my word. I read it as soon as I got to my room.
I should never have doubted you, Poppet. I'm flattered. So I take it you know the truth. About my lovey-dovey feelings for you.
Yes, and I accept it.
Brilliant. Thank you.
I was so giddy I couldn't stop reading it over and over.
Oh, then technically I've professed my love for you multiple times.
Yeah, about 30 times, I'd say.
30? Clearly I underestimated you ever so slightly.
Darn right you did. I'm a lot weirder than your idealized image of me.
You have no idea, sir. So it seems. In that case, I'll need to learn much more about you.
Yes, please. You can even take notes if you need to.
Will you teach me?
Of course. I'll answer any questions you have anytime.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Poppet.
Alright. Time passes by, and before I know it, graduation day has snuck up on me. Already? These days, I'm still having fun helping out at the rabbit pen with Kaguya after school. But so far, there's no hope of seeing him around next year. I asked the headmistress about it, but she told me it was an inappropriate topic to discuss with a student. I don't know what else to do. I was wondering if you were going to do that. I was kind of low-key hoping we'd see Mom in this world, but if we are, it's probably not going to be until Snow White's route, which would make more sense. Since I may not have a chance next year, I gotta tell him how I feel before it's too late. It's the only way to stay with him. And this way I won't have any regrets. I mean, did you just take his confession and then he's like, it doesn't matter if you don't like me back. I just wanted to tell you I love you. And you weren't like, I love you too. You're just like, thanks. I read it like so many times. It made me happy. Girl, you piece of work. Making him wait all this time.
Guess what's for breakfast? Napa cabbage. Oh, someone's very hungry today. You love your cabbage, don't you, Mr. Bunn? Good boy. So cute.
Good morning, Kaguya. I didn't realize you feed him breakfast, too.
Poppet, is this your first time visiting in the morning?
Well, you weren't in the staff room, so I thought you might be here instead.
You were looking for me?
Yeah.
That's so sweet of you. What do you need?
I wanted to give you this.
A letter?
Yeah. I realized I hadn't written back, and I thought I should.
Cheers. Ooh, another proper adorable envelope.
Duh. Even I have cute stationery, you know.
Of course. You're a cute girl, after all. Makes sense.
I've missed you calling me cute. Gah, I don't have time to flirt with you. First period's about to start. I wish I could stay and savor the moment, but I gotta cut to the chase. If possible, please read my letter by the end of the school day.
Before the final bell rings?
Yeah.
I take it something's going to happen around then.
Maybe.
You're positively rubbish at hiding things, Poppet. Right, I'll be sure to read it.
Thank you. I love that he already knows what's happening. And so I attended the graduation ceremony and sat through my last homeroom period as a second-year student.
Alrighty, homeroom is officially over. Thanks for being such awesome kids this year. Some of you might get stuck with me again next year, so I'll see you then. Class dismissed.
Alisu! How about you and me go on a date after school today? To celebrate our last day in class together.
Sorry, I kinda have plans today.
Rejected. Again.
Just get over her already, you imbecile.
No way! I refuse, dude!
He's gonna keep trying. Alright, this is it. Time to meet my destiny. In the letter I gave to him this morning, I asked him to meet me in the courtyard after school today. So I'm hoping he'll show up, assuming he read it like he was supposed to.
Poppet!
Oh, Kaguya! Thanks for coming.
No trouble. Thanks for being so direct about it.
I was pretty blunt in my letter, so I figure you probably know what I'm going to say. Suffice it to say, I'm a sappy romantic who believes in the school legend.
It's just like you to be so self-aware. Right then, I'll humor you, shall I?
I'm in love with you.
I know. But this is the first time you've said it.
Yeah, I've been keeping it to myself all this time. Man, romantic confessions sure are nerve-wracking.
You always turn bright red when you're nervous. It's cute. I'm in love with you too.
Aw, and even blushed.
Listen, Poppet. You know how I mentioned next year in my letter? It sounds like I'll be staying on at this school.
Hooray! Wait, what?
See, the headmistress called me in, asked me if I wanted to keep working here. At the start, I was planning to turn her down and go off somewhere else. Not to suggest I have any complaints, because Professors Cinderella and Red have been good to me, and I love my job. But I have a bit of trouble handling the female students, see? They're all so cute, and they tell me I'm handsome, but they all want me to be someone I'm not. I'm so tired of playing along, I've been thinking about running off somewhere. But the thing is, Poppet, you're not like the rest. You see me for who I am. At first, I thought you were just a pretty face. But once we started spending time together, I realized just how wrong I was. There was so much more to you. Of course, I liked you right from the moment I saw you. But the more I learned about you, the more those feelings grew. So I decided not to leave the school after all. That way I could stay with you. Though to be honest, the reason I feel compelled to stay is so I can keep other blokes from getting their grubby paws on you.
Ah, there it is.
Wait. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I'm really flattered. But the whole reason I confessed my feelings was because I thought you'd be leaving.
So you wouldn't have said anything otherwise?
Well, I mean, you're a teacher, so... How interesting. Okay, so Cinderella was the one to put the kibosh on his rib. It was like, I'm a teacher, you're a student, wait a year. Kaguya, Yurika's the one to be like, you're a teacher, which is why I've been holding back. I love that Kaguya's like, no, I am in love with you, girl. She's like, yeah, but I'm a student and you're my teacher, and this is probably not appropriate. And then with Red, her and Red are just like, heck it, we're dating now. So different.
Right. Crucial detail, that. So I went ahead and asked the headmistress directly.
What?
Well, it wouldn't be much fun to remain apart all next year, would it? No point in me staying in that case. My relationship with you is my priority, after all. So I asked the headmistress if I could date you, Eureka.
You asked her?
And she said it was fine.
She said it was fine?
Said there's no rule against it. She's a sappy romantic like you, remember? I reckon she's always fancied the forbidden love between a teacher and his student.
Oh my god, Cinderella could have dated Eureka earlier if he just asked the headmistress. But you know what? Even if he had gotten the okay, he probably wouldn't have gone ahead anyway, because that's just the kind of guy he is. He would have been like, no, I will be responsible, and I will wait. It's fine. I have the ability. Kaguya's like, nah, F that noise. I'm going straight to the source. Naruhodo. I guess that makes sense?
Now I've got you, and a place where we can be together. So I plan to spend a lot more time at your side, if that's alright.
I guess so. This is so silly. I love it though.
Close your eyes, Poppet.
Huh? What's going on all of a sudden?
Remember the conversation we had prior to the exams? You said you'd reward me for my hard work. I'll have you know, I graded those tests about 10 times faster than usual, just so I could see you as soon as possible.
I'm worried about what kind of grades you gave. Yes, I remember that, but isn't it way too soon for me to be closing my eyes?
Too soon? Whatever do you mean?
Don't play dumb with me, mister.
Then I guess you don't want to keep your promise. I worked so hard hoping to get a reward from you. Besides, when it was my turn to reward you, I held up my end of the bargain. I guess I can't expect you to keep promises the same way I keep mine. Oh, but of course, that's still charming in its own way. It's rare to see you be such a tease. Oh, if only I knew how to heal this gaping hole in my chest.
Oh boy.
Any ideas, Poppet?
Fine. I'll close my eyes. But only because I love you. For you, Kaguya, I'll endure any humiliation.
You're so cute with your eyes closed. Well then, don't mind me.
Wait, what the... That was not what I was expecting.
What's wrong? You can open your eyes now.
Aww, they're holding hands and everything. It's so wholesome. Look. Oh, it's so cute. Alright, that's pretty adorable. I gotta admit. Kaguya? What happened to the reward?
This is it.
Huh?
What we're doing now. I wanted to put my head on your shoulder, see?
This is all you wanted?
I reckon it's a rather nice treat, getting to snuggle with you so tightly. Wait a minute. Tell me, Poppet, were you hoping for something else?
Look at that shit-eating grin of his, like, My dude.
Right. You said it was too soon. Were you picturing something more?
No, I was not!
You sure?
Absolutely! Absolutely sure!
Guess not, then. That's a disappointment.
Well, I mean, maybe.
Hmm.
No, it's nothing.
You're as red as a tomato. So cute. Alas, we can't do anything more than a hug on school grounds, or the headmistress will really let me have it.
Okay, at least there's some kind of restrictions in place. Mom's not completely crazy.
We're allowed, even encouraged to date, but that doesn't mean we can break school rules. Ugh. I wish you could understand how it feels to be in my shoes. The girl I love is right in front of me, but I can't do anything. It's sheer torture, isn't it? What's wrong?
I like hearing you say you love me.
Now then, Poppet. Close your eyes one more time.
Again?
Mm-hmm.
What is it this time? Are we gonna link arms or something?
Aw, you spoilt it. Right then.
Nah? Where did you sneak that kiss, Kaguya? He's such a bad boy, such a bad boy.
I love you, Eureka.
But you just said we're not allowed to do anything beyond hugging. That wink, this guy.
Well then, best keep it a secret from the headmistress.
But...
It's fine, Eureka. You and I are the only ones around. No one has to know. Much as I love getting to see you at school, Eureka, it's just so miserable not being able to touch you. No matter where I am, I always want to be with you. Because I love you.
I love you too.
I know. Oh, I've got it. Shall we go on a date next weekend? Then I can focus on you without worrying about any prying eyes. I can think about you all day long. Yes, that sounds brilliant. You see, Eureka, I don't want to have to think about anything that isn't you. So I want you to fill my head completely. As we spend time together, I want to become so utterly obsessed with you that I can no longer function.
I don't recommend that, sir.
That's how much I love you.
Aw, Kaguya.
I promise to keep loving you for the rest of time, so all I ask is that you accept me, Eureka.
Okay, sure, but you are so much trouble. It's only on school grounds, man. Take her out for a date on the weekend. Walk her home after school. Walk her to school. Just, can you control yourself for like an hour? My dude. Honestly. Oy, oy, oy. Well, guys, I mean, I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. I don't think it beats Cinderella for me, but I did enjoy Kaguya's story. I love that it brought back the letters, and I mean, Kaguya's just Kaguya, and the way they, you know, they still brought in like the moon and him having to leave, that was all very, very clever. And he's cute and he's romantic and he makes me blush too, like Eureka, but he's a little over the top. Boy needs to chill out. But anyway, yeah, I think he might end up, like, he's number 2 right now for me, probably. But I think Cinderella still has this for now. We'll see as we continue going. But anyway, that is going to do it for Heads and Tails yet again, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. I'm most relieved that I did not get hijacked, and I actually got on the route I needed to do. And now I can move back on to Ashen Hawk. So we are rapidly running out of stuff to do over there too, guys. All the boys are done, so now it's time for the heroine route. And I'm hoping for some big story stuff from that, so yeah. Looking forward to that. Hopefully you guys can join me over there. Until next time, I will see you later.